What is up, YouTube slash future? So welcome back to another banger. Today's Bible verse is Proverbs 24, verse 16, and it says, "The righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in times of calamity." That is Proverbs 24, verse 16. And you might be saying, "Hey, you might not get it. And I might get it. And what if you get it and I don't get it, right?" So, my opinion, I believe it's saying that the righteous man, right, he falls 7 times and gets back up. But the non-righteous man, the man that is wicked, right, he falls 1 time and he thinks it's all over. So let's say I lose 7 times. I know it's not over. Those are lessons that would teach me in the future, right? If I fought 7 times, those 7 times were lessons. They weren't losses, they were lessons. But the wicked person, or the person who doesn't really think much, right? Or it just says, if I fall 1 time, that's it. That fall was everything. I told myself, I'm gonna fall once and never do it again. And you gave up on what you wanted to do. So let's say you were doing this, let's say you're reading a book, right? And you're reading a book you read 1 time and you say, after the first time and I stutter or I don't get what the word is saying, I'm gonna stop reading it. So you read the first time and you stop, and then you give up on that. You're like, okay, I'm gonna throw this book away, I don't want it. But the righteous man read that book 7 times and he stuttered and didn't know how to pronounce those words 7 times every single time. But on the 8th time, he got back up and continued. He didn't let those 7 times of losing or not understanding or bother him, right? So he kept going, and that's what you should keep doing, right? You should keep going. Make sure to always put your trust in our Lord Jesus Christ and everything, but right. So that is today's Bible verse. Thanks so much for hearing me. Now let's talk about these markets. All right, so first I want to talk to y'all about ZUSD. So as y'all know, I am interested in ZUSD. You might be saying, why are you interested? Because I do believe in need some type of retracement to make up for the orders that weren't filled because it went too high, right? Basically, like rested liquidity, whatever you want to call it. I do believe we gotta get a retracement to continue going higher, and people are gonna think it's gonna be long-term structure being made to the downside when it's actually just short-term. So as we see that first move to the upside, that's gonna be the move that leads us very, very high. So I am still waiting on this. We're just being patient, right? We're not being frightened or scared. Next trade is Entity Cat. As you know, I did enter this trade yesterday around 10 o'clock. I told you I entered off the 2 hour. I saw my entry here. Entered. Looks like we will be having another entry. If this is able to give me some type of doji and an engulfing, I'm gonna enter on my other account. I only entered off one account, which would be this funded. I did not enter with the other funded yet, the two phase, the last phase. I'm being patient. I saw what I saw, but it's gonna give me a little bit more of confirmation, right? So we're gonna wait to see what happens on this. Not scared, no doubt. Just be patient. Everything will be okay, right? I put my stop loss where if it hits it, I'm in the wrong. And I entered at a point where I saw my entry. We're below the EMA. Something I didn't like was this, but I do believe we will pass it. I'm not gonna be too worried about that. So that is that. Next trade would be GBP CAD. As y'all know, I am interested in this one, but not yet anymore. The reason I say that is because I need to see some more shift to start to the upside. You're probably saying why? Well, because we are still bearish basically. So I need to see more shifts to continue going higher. Then I look for entry. Not yet ready. It's not ready basically. Because we could really just consolidate this whole week if I'm being honest. This could be a doji and this next week and then go for it. That can happen. Or we might just shoot to the sky this week. The market is unknown. Next trade would be AUD USD. I am interested in this trade. As I told y'all, this is gonna be this area, and I want to look for some sales. Right, we reached the area. Now we gotta fill them sales out. So then we are gonna be patient. I need more structure being made to the downside, and I look for sales. Right. GBP AUD. I told y'all. I don't know. It just doesn't look ready. If I'm being honest, it doesn't look right. I don't know, something about it doesn't look ready. But besides that, we're just gonna see what happens on that one. I don't think I'm gonna enter this anymore. I'm gonna just look what happens, right? What happens here, what goes on, right? Next trade would be use the CAD. Not really too interested, if I'm being honest. We're just gonna see what happens. Next would be Euro USD. I'm gonna see what happens. I'm not sure yet because I told y'all the bias is for sales and buys. So I want to see what it gives me first, right? If it's able to give me some more shorts to the outside, maybe some sales, more short to the upside, maybe buys, right? Next is GBP NZD. This one, as I told you, right, I need to see what happens here. I want to see either more moves to the upside or move to the downside. NQ, right, NAS, well, it has came to the area of interest that I told you I wanted it to. So now I want to see what it does here. If it's able to respect the zone here to continue on higher, or if it's unable to respect it and continue going lower, because sellers do step in at this zone and we just got to be careful, right? Because this has a possibility of going high again. So I just want to see what it does. If it's able to make more shorts to the downside, then obviously look for sales. But if it's able to make more shorts to the upside, then maybe some buys. But it has come to the area that I told you I wanted it to come to. I'm gonna just be aware of this. I've never traded in NQ. I want to see if I trade it this week. Who knows? I want to see what it gives me, right? Just patience. Kind of don't really like trading these futures, especially this and S&P, because they move mainly off news, right? So this is gonna move very quick depending if there's some heavy news. If not, then not really is gonna move with the structure. So we're gonna see what it does. But besides that, some quick news updates would be that not really much put importance to that, but that is what we have, right? But for the moment, that is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to the gym today. I might have something else to do in the morning, but I will go later if I don't go today in the morning. I do got arms and back, so somehow them kids is doing, bro. I know, cause hold on. So first though, I want to say something, right. I want to say that I've been doing cardio, all right. So I see I've been lowering weight, right? I could like I've been checking the scale and stuff, and I've been seeing that I've lost a few pounds, right? But the thing is that I am also lacking protein, right? Because I haven't been eating my meal preps and stuff lately. So that just means I'm just scared that I'm losing more muscle than fat. And if that happens, then I'm cooked. Because that means I'm losing all my muscle and I'm just letting the fat be there. But who knows? Y'all see this little bump? It's weird, ain't it? But that is gonna be it for the moment, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna see y'all later. Make sure y'all take care. But that is gonna be it for the moment. Let me show you how the account is doing. Little account update. We are at that 4, 3, 2, 1. But that is gonna be it for the moment. So I'm gonna see y'all later. Here comes some jinglets in me. So pow.
While she's been away, living day to day, it's been tough. Without her at my side, simply being alive's been rough. No, she won't be gone forever. There are many times I find it feels that way. And I'm not trying to forget her, just understand how I'll be feeling.
What is up, Futures LA? Welcome back. Actually, welcome me back. Welcome me back. Thank you so much. That is gonna be it for today's YouTube video. Thanks so much for watching me. Before I go, I want to tell you how the markets are doing. So as you know, this is how we're looking. I did re-enter again off the 1 hour for my second phone, which would be this one. I re-entered, or I entered with this funded account because I never entered with it, and I'm like, why would I enter off one yeah if I need to do that? And then I saw the entry here and I entered at 19 o'clock, which was what, around 7. That is how we're looking. I like how it's going. We did have some UK news. It says Trump has said that I have paused 50% of tariffs against Canada. That's why it went down that much. And we're just gonna see if momentum is to the downside. Alright, this is how we're looking. ZAL USD almost looks ready, but we're gonna wait to actually see the setup. USDK is another one that I'm interested in, but if I'm being honest, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. Reason I say that is because you guys are making that retest, but this could be a risky one. We are going down, right? And I believe price could have a big shoot up, a big higher time for retracement for going down. I don't know. I don't want to see what happens, right? I don't think I'm gonna enter this trade if I'm being honest with y'all. No point trying to be rushing it. I don't think it's ready. Could be fully wrong, could play on without me, perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. I just don't think we have enough structure being made yet. I mean, this is a higher time frame resist, which it could actually play out quick. I'm not gonna enter right. I don't think he is, doesn't look ready. If I'm being honest, I don't know. I don't know, something about it doesn't look ready. AUDUSD, I want price to make a little more structure to actually see if I even want to enter. Maybe not. Maybe yeah. I would have to see. Publicize that that is gonna be it for the moment. I have nothing else to say, so that's gonna be it. Here's the favorite Shimili. Remember that one day we are gonna have it, no matter what anybody says. They could have doubt or even say I can't do it. I'm gonna prove it to myself that I could do it, and it will happen. Slowly but surely it will happen. So that's gonna be for today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you keep going, and if somebody else could do it, you could do it. It's all about patience, discipline, and consistency. Right, just discipline yourself, be consistent with it, and have faith that everything will work out right. With your faith in Lord Jesus Christ and everything will be okay. But besides that, let me show you the account real quick. This is how we're looking. Um, yeah, we're at that. But that is gonna be it for the moment. I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow. Have a great morning, day, whenever you're watching this. Peace.